I own Eats Modern Vegan at Trinity Groves. We have been at Trinity Groves for just about 2 years now, and it's doing pretty awesome. I have been in the food industry for the last 20 years. Predating that 20 years, I jumped into the food industry when I was about 13 years old. I started working at a Sicilian restaurant over on Lake Highlands area in Dallas. Little old man had asked me for directions. I showed him where he was going, got there, and he asked me what time I was going to show up for work the next day. And that kind of started. I think it's important just to be a vegan chef, to be able to create items that are identical to their non-vegan counterparts. So that's kind of a strong part of my philosophy. So the biggest challenge of opening a vegan restaurant in Dallas, Texas is that it's a vegan restaurant in Dallas, Texas. The vegan stigma that people have. Immediately, everyone thinks that the only thing that vegans eat are salad and tofu. They believe that clearly the restaurant's just going to serve salad and tofu. But the reality of it is how our brains work is we need to identify with something that we're familiar with in order to accept it. Very few people become vegan because they don't like the taste of dairy products or they don't like the taste of meats. So why should we try and make them eat things and convince them to come over if we can't give them something that they like? And that's the deal. I mean, it's kind of a deal breaker for a lot of people because they're like, I couldn't give up cheese, or I couldn't give up, fried chicken. I couldn't give up. And these are things that they can give up, but we can give them an alternate that, is satisfying. At Eats, we employ about 30 people at any given time. We're always significantly understaffed because we need a lot of hands. And going back to the challenges of being a vegan restaurant in Dallas, Texas, getting a significant amount of employees to work at a vegan restaurant is a challenge in itself because there aren't necessarily a plethora of vegan chefs and vegan hosts and vegan bartenders and vegan waiters out there. There's kind of a limited number of people in the service industry that happen to be vegan. So when you have a vegan restaurant, you depend on not just the vegan service industry, but you depend on the service industry. What makes Eats so incredibly unique as a restaurant and as a vegan restaurant is that we target non-vegans and that we create items specifically for people that aren't accustomed to eating vegan food. My theory is that for a vegan restaurant, vegans are going to come. We're a limited number of the vegan restaurants. So rather than focusing on targeting to vegans, we target people that aren't vegan so that they can enjoy the experience of a vegan restaurant. And oftentimes it's for the first time. And with vegan cuisine to non-vegans, you get one shot. And that was kind of the idea of why I created this, because I'd seen so many people turn totally off of vegan cuisine because they've had that one bad fake cheese pizza that their vegan friend has given them, and their friend said, "Oh, it tastes just like cheese," and then they're like, "It didn't taste like cheese. It tasted horrible," you know. And they're like, "Yeah, I don't like vegan food." I'm like, no, it's not that you don't like vegan food. It's that you don't like bad vegan food. It's a fallacy of non-vegans to think that people become vegan because they don't like to eat meat or they don't like to eat dairy. They become vegan for other reasons, and then they assimilate to not eating meat and not eating dairy because of their choice. So let's give them real viable choices to help them maintain that lifestyle and make it enjoyable for them. No, that is not. That is a pina colada. Early on, we got a wide variety of unsolicited publicity. And it was funny because so much of it was comic, not necessarily negative, but just hilarious. In our first week and a half open, we had a wide variety of international headlines ranging from my personal favorite from a British newspaper, vegan brisket terrorizes Texas. That was, yeah, I've got that one in my wall at home. One of the most popular niches that we've developed at V-Eats is that we do a wide variety of special events. The whole idea of the hospitality industry is entertainment. You're supposed to enjoy going out to eat, not just because of the food, but because of the entire experience. Grand scheme, big plan for V-Eats is to eventually open in a couple of different cities. We'll definitely do at least 2 locations in the DFW Metroplex, but even sooner than later, I anticipate doing what I call our sitcom spinoff, kind of like if V-Eats was Cheers. We're going to do a Frasier. I'll have more information soon, but it's going to be fun. It's like the little baby brother of V-Eats, with a fast casual kind of tinge to it. So look for us coming out soon. I think that you need to come out, check us out, see what vegan cuisine can be. It's kind of the next evolution of vegan food.